Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Deltray. We are back with some more Fire Emblem Fates. Last time we started our adventure off. Oh my god, and you guys were just so overwhelmingly positive about this one. It's only been up for like 30 minutes right now as I'm recording this. But Jesus Christ, I didn't expect nearly the amount of love that you guys were coming out to show, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate that. Now, I know that a lot of people, if anything, were expecting echoes. I've said before that I genuinely think that that's my favorite of the 3DS games. I think I even said it was maybe my second favorite Fire Emblem game overall, which is, it's really saying a lot considering a lot of the people out there don't really care for the gameplay in that one. I really do. So I'm sure people were surprised to see this over that game. There are reasons for this, guys. I didn't just pull this out of my ass as much as it might seem like it. But I kind of want to try and get through a lot of this today if possible, or at least up to the route split if we can. So I think that I will save that for a separate video. I wanted to do like an update because my computer just got totally fried recently and I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a ton of stuff. But I want to save that for that video. Now, I do want to point out the fact that I did actually replay those first few maps and change the avatar's talent to Dragon Rider. Now, the reason for that was because I completely misremembered how the class-changing mechanics in this game actually worked. For some reason, I had it in my head that Corrin gives her talent to both of her kids. She doesn't. She only gives it to one of her kids. Her kid specifically, Kana, that is to say. And not only that, but I also thought that Jacob could pick up Dragon Rider from Gunter, but he can't. I just totally misremembered how that worked, and it's so early in the game that I figured just restart so I can get things the way that I want. And I will say that I'm planning this out for an actual playthrough. I can see why people like this game so much. There's a lot of things that you can consider to make the game really fun, or it can be really simple, it can be shallow, it can be deep, it can be whatever you want it to be. So in that sense, I do understand why this game gets a lot of love, for the gameplay anyways. Also, I haven't had a chance to see all of the comments that will no doubt be up on the previous part. Again, thank you so much for the support, guys. It helps out tremendously more than you could know. But a few of the ones that stood out to me was somebody had said that Felicia isn't actually that much worse than Jacob, and you know, on second thought, I could kind of see it because I think that she probably takes less resources to get up and running. Jacob wants a heart seal item, and then he also wants a partner seal item, and he probably wants some other crap too, whereas Felicia could probably get by with just a partner seal, honestly, if you have a good talent for Corrin. So that's something, I guess. I still think that Jacob is better. He's definitely a lot stronger, that's for sure, but yeah, Felicia's okay. And another thing that somebody had wanted to know is if I'm going to be grinding supports. I assume because you're wondering if I'm going to get all the kids and whatnot. No grinding of any kind. No support grinding. I do still want to try to unlock as many of the kids as I can. There's only one that I would say really just isn't going to happen, honestly. But I do want to actually get them, and there's a few of them that I really want to use. A large part of the reason that I even restarted was because I wanted to use Dwyer, because I've never used him, if you can believe that. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump on into Chapter 3. I do want to try and get through Chapter 5 today. We'll see what happens. For Chapter 3, Journey begins. And this is where the game starts to get a little bit more difficult, honestly. The first two, pretty simple. But from here, we have to actually try. So there's that.
Alright, dude, let's go in there together. I'll help as much as possible. This is our father we're talking about, right? He has to forgive you, right?
Yes.
Yes, thanks, Elise. I hope you're right.
Let's do
He seemed like a good enough guy. I don't know. He only tried to kill those defenseless hostages, so hey.
Alright, deep breath, and here we go. Father, we have something we need to talk to you about.
Yes, I love being evil.
Father?
Father?
Huh?
It sounds like he's with someone. Maybe we should come back later.
Who's there?
Sorry.
Sorry to bother you, Father.
I gotta say, I'm feeling so much better today, though, guys. I don't know if you noticed. You probably did, but my voice was just, like, not even with it at the end of the last part. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again today. I guess that's what happens when you take breaks, man.
Yes, we apologize if this isn't a good time.
What do you two want?
Well, Father, we're here to apologize. Right, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry for questioning you.
You may enter. I don't know, I just feel like this game could have done a better job with Garon. He's probably the one thing that just sticks out to me like a sore thumb, if anything. Look to the left, look to the right. Oh, nobody's here. Yeah, that's totally a normal thing to do, right? Laugh maniacally to yourself. I know I do it all the time, especially when I'm plotting my world dominance. Dude, you disobeyed a direct order from me. Ordinarily, you would not still be alive.
I understand.
Oh
No, Father, I can explain.
Silence! Got a little bit of a Blackwell in my voice, huh? As you are my child, dude, I will grant you some leeway. I have something in mind for you, a mission. If you complete this task successfully, I will pardon your crime in full.
Really, what sort of mission?
Listen well.
Listen well, there is an abandoned fortress perched on the Hoshidan border. I wish to know if the building there remains serviceable. This is not a trap. You are to travel to the site and inspect the premises. No battle will be required. Do you understand? I won't tolerate being disappointed twice.
no! Yes.
Yes, Father, it shall be done.
Alright, so we have our mission. This doesn't sound too hard, right? It's not like one of the most bullshit bosses in the game is sitting on the throne or something like that. That would just be ridiculous.
This could be trouble.
This could be trouble, darling. Are you sure you're gonna be okay out there? I don't like this. Of course, please don't worry. It's just an abandoned fort.
You're acting rather casual about all this, dude. It isn't like Father to be so forgiving.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean, Leo? I don't understand. He just seems so nice and so understanding.
I'm sorry.
That's enough, Leo. Don't get so worried all the time. Sheesh. And don't even try to scare Dude before her first mission.
Whack! Hey, that's not necessary. That kind of hurt, man. You're stronger than you look.
I suppose I'll have to come along. That way I know Dude will be safe.
Oh, please. Oh,
I'm
please.
afraid that's not possible.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I wish I had like a good Gilbert Godfrey impression. His name's Iago. Come on, it's just so obvious. Oh, he's pretty campy though. Maybe like a Pegasus. I'm afraid that's not possible. Yeah, that seems like an Iago kind of thing. This guy's a... Oh, man. Oh, man. I kind of like his design, but it's got a lot going on. I feel like a lot of the characters have so much going on in their designs in this game, honestly. Sometimes I really feel like it works, sometimes not so much. I kind of like Iago's design, though, I'll say.
Oh, why ever not, Iago?
Let me explain.
Lady Camilla, King Garon intends this expedition as a test of sorts. As his top advisor, I've been entrusted with coordinating this mission. He would like to know whether Princess Dude is worthy. After all, she is a part of the royal lineage. Therefore, your assistance would simply muddy the results.
Understood.
Understood. Camilla, I need to do this all by myself. Surely you understand.
Not all by yourself, dude.
Father?
So the idea of Garon throwing around dudes so casually, it's funny to me.
Father, I didn't see you there.
Huh, rest assured, I don't intend to send you out there completely defenseless. Oh, good, Hans. Milady. Huh, this is Hans. He is a veteran warrior and will ensure no trouble befalls you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
Huh. I don't know, he seems like a trustworthy guy. We got ourselves a right-hand man. I bet I'd be wary of that man if I were you, dude.
Huh?
Huh? Why do you say that?
He's a criminal, a murderer and a scoundrel. I arrested him myself several years ago. Father seems to think he's rehabilitated, but I'm not so sure. That said, he is a formidable soldier.
I see.
What's the worst that could happen? So now, off we go to the bottomless canyon. Now here's one thing that I kind of dislike about this game a little bit. I really have a hard time understanding where everything is in relation to everything else, you know? Sure, I know kind of where things are just because I've played this before, but I kind of wish that they did a better job with that, honestly. Even if you look at, say, Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance, right? That game had the world map, and it showed you where each of the countries is. It showed you physically moving across the map from location to location. And I feel like stuff like that actually helps out a ton. I mean, Echoes had you could literally move around the map, so that wasn't as big of a problem. Awakening 2, you had a pretty good idea of where things were. But this game really only gives you that we just saw, that little mini-map. Not even a mini-map, those glowing spaces of light. That's all you really get. And that's something I feel like could have been ironed out a little bit more, in my opinion.
Wow, this is it. The Bottomless Canyon. The Bottomless Canyon.
Yes. It's the natural boundary dividing Nor and Hoshido.
It can't really be bottomless, can it?
Well, I don't know, dude. It's called the Bottomless Canyon, god damn it.
Of course.
Of course, let the eternal darkness below be your answer. Those who fall in never return under any circumstances, no matter what. I truly despise this place. Something about the land about here just isn't right. The sky here is always dark and foreboding, and lightning strikes all who fly across. To be fair, though, Gunter, it's not really that different from anywhere else in Nor. This is clearly a place us mortals were never meant to enter. Normally, we just go around. But the fort the King Garon once surveyed is right over there.
I see.
Oh, it's not so bad. Or perhaps I'm just happy to be outside in the fresh air.
Yeah, I guess anything would be nice after being cooped up inside the same place your whole life.
Compared to the inside of that fortress, this is downright exciting.
My,
Woo!
my.
Ha! That certainly puts things in perspective, milady. Come, let us proceed. But, of course... Blast, it looks like this fortress isn't as abandoned as we thought. Why the devil is this place crawling with Hoshidans?
Hold on.
Hold on, do not advance any farther, soldiers of Nor. Crossing that bridge is a violation of our border treaty. Turn back at once or we'll be forced to attack. Yeah, you and one arm. What should we do, lady dude?
We're not here to fight. I suppose we'll have to turn back and report to
Of
Father.
course.
Of course, wise decision, milady. Who asked you, old man?
What?
What? Hey, that's my line, Gunter. Huh. God damn it, Hans! Ugh! See, I knew we should have left him behind. Ah ha ha ha! Die, scumbags! You'll pay for this!
Okay. Hans, what are you doing? We had no reason to engage these troops.
Why?
We should have tried diplomacy first. We weren't sent here to fight.
Speak for yourself, weakling.
What was that?
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think, Corrin? Soldiers of Hoshido, hear me! Do not leave a single Norian alive!
Charge!
Prepare to attack! And away we go. Oh, I guess not. Looks like there's no getting out of this now. Get ready to fight, lady dude. That's never gonna get old. Victory! Seize the building. Let's go. Now then, lady dude, there are two kinds of battle formations. You'll need to learn both, and fast. You can take an offensive position by moving to the same spot as an ally. Your ally will benefit from your support, but you won't be able to attack. If you want to unleash the most potent attacks, stand in adjacent positions, as we did in the last map. From that alignment, allies may be able to attack simultaneously. I'll tell you some more, but you're about to receive some practical experience. And that we will. So, something I didn't really cover in the last part is the fact that you can pair up with units, but not only that, each and every individual character has their own pair-up bonuses. In the future, I will include these. I also really want to include reclassing options for characters when we're talking about their growth rates and whatnot. But just to catch us up to speed, for the avatar, it depends on what boon you picked at the beginning of the game. Now, for strength, well, let me start over. So, for each level of support that you have with a unit, it gives you an additional boost depending on the character. So, to take the avatar as the example, with a strength boon, at level C, she gives a +1 skill. At level B, she gives a +1 defense. At level A, she gives a +1 speed. And at S support, she gives 1 strength and 1 res. Now, these are cumulative, so in total, she would give, what would that be? 1 strength, 1 skill, 1 defense, 1 res, 1 speed, overall. So for her, that's pretty good. It's really well-rounded. And again, these depend on what boon you picked as far as Corrin goes. Now, the other characters are fixed. So, for example, Jacob will give 1 strength at C support, 1 speed at B support, 1 skill at A support, 1 strength, 1 skill at S support. So, in total, that's 2 strength, 1 speed, 2 skill for an S support with Jacob. Now, this does not take into account the class bonuses, which also come into play when pairing up. And each class also has their own individual bonuses. So when you take that into consideration, each character is fairly unique, and that sort of leads to some characters being really good for pair-ups and other characters being not so good for pair-ups. So those are the units you usually want to have take the lead, being supported by somebody who is good at pairing up. Gunter himself, he gives 1 defense for C, 1 strength for B, 1 skill for A, 1 strength, 1 defense for S. Just in case anybody was curious about that. As far as reclassing goes, Jacob has Cavalier/Paladin, and Gunter has Wyvern Lord, which we kind of talked about that a little bit in the beginning, but just so that we're all on the same page. And of course, Corrin depends on what you picked at the beginning of the game. Alright, let's give this a go here now. So, I'm gonna pair up Jacob with Corrin, but I'm actually gonna switch and immediately separate the two. Now, I actually want to put Gunter further ahead, which is a cool little trick you can do with the pair-ups. Essentially, I just basically made Gunter move 8 tiles instead of 7 by doing it like that. Because ordinarily, he can only move to here, but if I move with Jacob, switch the 2, and drop Gunter off here, I basically get a free tile. And I also want Jacob to be further back, because I want I want Corrin next to Jacob, basically. Because I want to build their supports. And not only that, but funnily enough, because Jacob is supporting Corrin with that really awesome ability of his, these guys do 0 damage, which is hilarious. Now, Jacob actually didn't pick up a level up this time, but I think by killing these 2 Myrmidons, he probably will, I would imagine. Let's see it, Jacob. I really need a better one this time. Speed is like, early speed, man, can make all the difference. It can make all the difference. Not too much. There's a lot of ways around that in this game. We are kicking ass. Come on, here we go, Jacob.
This will do.
I agree. This will not do. That was better than his first one, though. I'll say that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I think he had like magic res, and I'm like, oh, pretty decent low, you know? No. That was a lot better. Oops, I missed that. I'm afraid the enemy's position across that bridge may be impenetrable. We've got to look for another way across. Lady Dude, see if you can find a dragon vein around here. Will do, buddy. Now, Hans is gonna be stupid and run right over here, but he's gonna get his ass kicked 90% of the time. I actually have seen him win this fight and kill literally all of these guys. It's so unlikely, though. It is so unlikely. Anyways, we're gonna do the same trick here. We're gonna move these guys way the hell down here, and it doesn't really matter. I can't get Corrin to that dragon vein right now anyways, but you want to use those so that we can cross the bridge. I kind of like going through the lower dragon vein. I think that the northern one might work on lower difficulties, but here you just get, like, you get sandwiched really bad, and you will die. Yeah, die! Speaking of, here comes Hans, and goodbye, Hans. You know, I think that if Hans is gonna survive, he needs to crit these guys, right? That must be what it was. I honestly can't remember. Looks like I've done enough damage for the time being. Time to lay low and see how this all plays out. Probably not too favorably. Okay, so yeah, if you click on the dragon vein, it shows you what they do, which is pretty cool. This is going to create a bridge for us, which we're gonna do right now. Like so. We definitely need to do something about Corrin, though, because these guys are really strong. Haven't really looked at them too much, but you saw how they rocked Hands, right? Gods, did you see what just happened to the cliff? Who are we dealing with here? They call her Lady Dude. Yeah, these guys are stupidly strong, and also bows are kick-ass in this game. Look at that, 9 might. 9, and this is an iron. So one other thing about this game, though, is that, as you can see here, 7 plus 9 is actually, in fact, not 17. That's because the weapon rank bonuses do return from Shadow Dragon and New Mystery. I can't, there was something about this that I didn't like. I feel like it's less transparent or something like that. I can't remember. There was something about it that just was a little bit off to me. I guess we'll probably see what happens, but as you can see, I'm pretty sure they are exactly the same. So, for example, this guy has B-ranked sword, so he's actually getting plus 2 might. Whereas ordinarily he would only have 13 attack. Because he's at a B rank, he actually has 15. So that's something to consider as well. Was it that weapon triangle does it? Let me test this real quick. So if I use a lance, he does 3. If I don't have a sword, damn. Yeah, there was something about it that was different, but I can't remember what it was. Anyways, we want to use Shelter here to pick up Corrin. And we want Corrin to take the lead here because Jacob will get rocked. Yeah, Jacob's gonna get rocked, but I want all of my characters available on the next turn, so if we start with something like that, this should be pretty good. Oh, only 53%. Come on, Corrin. I know you want to hit this. I know you want to take out this Myrmidon for me. Come on, baby. Yeah, sit down, kid.
Well done.
Well done, indeed. Oh, I love Gunter in this route. I really do. Now, these 2 archers are going to chip me down like nothing else, but I mean, Jacob's probably not going to be necessary here because of the way things work out, so I think we should be okay. Or maybe he will be. I don't know. Let's think about this, because I want to kill all of these guys, seeing as how they're insanely dangerous. So Corrin and Corrin and Gunter can easily take one out by themselves. I don't think Gunter can do it alone, though. No, he can't, unfortunately. Oh, well, not a big deal. We can do one of these moves. But I'd also really like to heal Gunter, honestly. I don't think it's really possible. This map is, like, super luck-based, by the way. At least killing the bosses, so I might have to do this more than once anyways. It really depends on how things want to go. We're getting pretty lucky so far. I'll say that. Yeah, not bad for sure. Not bad for sure. Yeah, killing this boss is a bastard.
I'm here to help.
Pretty good, pretty good. I think she's hit strength every single time this time, which is just crazy. She's gonna be so goddamn strong. Yeah, there's really no reason to not get the support bonuses, right? Yeah, I don't think so. And a lot of the supports also give you a passive hit boost as well. Like you can see there, we have no support level, but we still get 10 hit, which is cool. And they stack with other units too, if I remember. So if I have Corrin surrounded by a bunch of other people, she's gonna get a huge hit boost regardless of support level, which is, it's really nice to take advantage of it in that sense. Not that it's gonna help for this guy because he's ridiculous. I didn't really even look at the boss. He's not gonna move. But something that really sucks is that once you approach the boss, it's gonna spawn a bunch of reinforcements as well. Honestly, the safe thing to do is probably to like draw in these archers and deal with them first. But if I do that, then I'm going to be facing some dang old, what would you call it? Pegasus Knights. Pegasus Knights. I guess what I could do is like pair up Corrin with Jacob, because he gives a really nice boost here, oh no, here's how we do this. Yeah, I got this. So if I move in Jacob here, it'll give Corrin the Demoiselle boost, or the Gentilhomme boost, right? So that's 2 damage off. We can start by this. Let's see how much Corrin takes, because she's also going to get debuffed by this guy, because he is a goddamn ninja. That's going to be 6. Yeah, if I have Jacob in range, that's 6. And then it's going to follow up with a ton and a half, because I'm going to lose 3 defense. So that's going to be 6. And then 12, which I'll survive. Okay, and the other thing about this is the guard meter, which we'll see in action here. I honestly think that the best way to get this guy done, though, is to just hit him twice. It really is, and that's kind of unfortunate because it's not at all reliable. Fortunately, this map is so short that it doesn't really matter if I fail this. I'm definitely willing to just go balls to the wall on this, man. It's definitely a lot easier than dealing with all the reinforcements that spawn and whatnot, but you can see this guy's a bastard. Look at this. The second boss, or like the third boss. And here he is. I'm facing 60% hit rates, weapon triangle disadvantage. And he's gonna debuff me. This is so ridiculous. And it only gets worse from here, guys. I hate ninjas. I hate ninjas, yo. Do you even realize what you've done here today? Hoshido won't stand for unprovoked attacks like this. Revenge will be ours. Most likely. And good game. Probably. I don't know, this boss is just so ridiculous for this early in the game. You don't really have any kind of options, you just kind of have to take it. Now we're going to actually block the second attack here. You can see this meter that's building up there in the upper right. And now we're going to get an attack here. We do connect, so if we somehow survive this, we should be okay. And only one of the archers can actually attack Corrin. I don't think it'll kill her, actually. Oh no, we're totally fine. They do like no damage. The problem is that now we still need to hit this 60%er.
Not your time yet.
Yeah, it's not your time yet, Corrin. Not until later. Yeah, so we survived this pretty easily. I guess, yeah, I normally, I think when I normally play this, I kind of forget that Jacob has that really good damage debuff. Or I guess defensive buff would be a more logical way to say it. Look, more troops are arriving from the south. More enemy reinforcements. Take caution, lady dude. And this will happen once you approach the throne. Now, who of these two is more accurate? I would love to give this to Corrin, really I would, but that's only a 60. This is a 63. I mean, honestly, well, does Jacob have a better shot? No, not really. And he gets rocked in return, so that's not gonna happen. You would think he'd be more accurate, but I guess the pair up. Yeah, I guess the pair up. How much strength does Gunter give? Only 2. Only 2. I was thinking that I could maybe like take Gunter away and then have Jacob kill that way, but the other thing with the pair-ups, right, if you are paired up, you cannot do dual attacks. So for example, even if Jacob was standing right next to Corrin, I would only get the attack with Corrin, but it doesn't work in the reverse. As you can see, I can still get both an attack with Jacob and Corrin. Honestly, I'm just gonna, yep, we're just gonna do this, because if I don't, then I have to like turtle up, and that's no fun. And good game. I hate this boss. You know what this reminds me of? This is literally Henning from Fire Emblem 6. That goddamn Henning boss where they just throw this impossibly strong hero at you like 2 maps into the game. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, in Fire Emblem 6, in the first guided map, there's this boss Henning, and he's on a throne, much like this guy. And your best shot to kill him is to early promote one of your dudes, so that you even have a reasonable shot of killing him in a remotely reasonable time frame. This is just that. This is exactly that. So Well, let's cut to when I hit 260s, I guess. You know, I will say that thankfully this game is quite honestly just as fast as, say, New Mysteries. So even if you fail, you can get back to the same spot really, really quickly if you know what you're doing, you know? I don't really like the fact that that guy didn't move at all. I guess that could be a kill for Jacob, though, so there's always that. I don't need help on him for anything, so if they want to go for Jacob, that's fine by me. And that's more experience for your boy, too. We want to get him up as much as possible here. Get smashed. And I still want to, like, hang out, though. Oh, baby, you goofed. You goofed. Corrin crit. Man, 51 damage in Chapter 3. Can you even imagine? Yeah, they'll probably go for Jacob, honestly. I'm just going to pair up with Corrin now. Can she reach the boss if I do? Yeah, but then again, I still have to take time to kill this guy now because he's being obnoxious. He didn't move. Why? I guess they probably blocked each other off. Yeah, that's probably it. That's unfortunate. But what I could do, I guess, is attack him and then Jacob will probably end up killing him. I imagine that he goes for Jacob just because damage, honestly. No, he's going to be really annoying. That's the worst spot for him to move. Oh, man. Well, oh no, Jacob can make it. Cool. Cool. So, Jacob, don't miss this, man. Don't miss this, please. Sit down. Man, he got a ton of experience this time. I wasn't really expecting that. So, as we saw at the beginning, this is a season map, but something interesting about this game in particular, I can't remember if this is true for Awakening, but it is here for sure. You do not need the Lord Deceased. It can be any character. Now, if I want to get a 5%er, this would be the time, Corrin. Come on, dude! Okay, there's one hit, so we have 3 chances, basically. And now, of course, I could just turtle up and kill all the reinforcements and stuff, but you know me, man. I don't play like that. When have I ever turtled? That's all I really want to know. Because you don't really have to. I mean, hitting 3 of these attacks isn't the craziest thing in the world. Or I should say we have 3 chances. And hitting 2 isn't that crazy, as we do right there. Goodbye. Damn you, this isn't over. Oh no, my man. This is very, very over. This could not be more over. I think he must be mistaking me for somebody else. No, I'm dude. This is definitely done. Now these guys are basically useless against me. They have no real chance. I may even be able to get 1 more kill for Corrin, and that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. You can see how quickly she snowballs, though. We've already seen this one. Yeah, you can see how quickly she becomes super powerful, though. I'm already one-shotting these guys outright in the prologue. Like, well, not the prologue, but this is pretty much the prologue. We haven't officially started with Conquest yet, after all. But I'm going to take this one out with Corrin. I don't think Jacob could have done it. If he could, that might have been a better move, honestly. Yeah, that was probably smarter to do it with Jacob. Could he have done it? No, so that's fine then. So now we can just seize on up. As I say, you do not need the Lord to seize, which is it's an interesting change for sure. Heroes, Dude, and Gunter, as you might expect. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a little bit RNG to do it that way, sure, but I honestly, I don't know. I didn't really look at those pegs as nice, though. They're not too big of an issue. It's just that you have to pretty much back off, completely leave the throne area, and then walk all the way back. And honestly, with all the time you spend doing that, it's really just faster to restart until you hit 2. Honestly, I find, but hey, that's just my opinion. This wasn't what I had in mind, but at least we've completed Father's mission. You're the leader of these troops. Ha, you're a little girl. Who are you?
My name is Saizo.
My name is Saizo. I've come to claim your life. I think that's better, yeah.
Hey, everyone, we're still under attack.
Die. Destroy them. Saizo,
I won't allow it.
I won't allow it. Oh, Big Brother Xander to the rescue. Hey, Xander, that's bullshit. You and I both know you need to be paired up to guard an attack. What? This must be the real commander.
Just in the nick of time.
What's going on here, dude?
Xander, how did you know we were in trouble?
A little birdie told me.
You have the devil's own luck.
Why do you always say that, Leo? We've arrived just in time. Your luck never runs out, does it, sister?
You all
Well,
right
actually,
here?
I chose the luck bane, so... Are you all right? I was so worried about you. We're all here for you, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. But before we get too carried away, we are under attack here.
Oh, this is Fire Emblem. This is standard. Just have a conversation in the middle of a battlefield. Why not?
Who dares attack my beloved dude? I'll have their heads on a platter.
Oh,
I'm not hurt, Camilla.
not to worry.
But darling, it's the thought that counts.
Yep. Goodbye. Oh, Gale Force Camilla, could you imagine?
I never knew Camilla could be so ridiculous. Haha, that's right. You've never seen her on the battlefield before.
This is not going well. We'll be seeing plenty of Camilla, don't you worry.
Saizo, what's wrong? What's our status?
I misjudged the situation. We're outnumbered. Kagero, do we have anyone else on the way?
Yes.
Affirmative. Lord Ryoma is right behind me.
Ah, then I think this battle is as good as won. Boy, I don't know. Ryoma is pretty broken. We should probably bounce. It looks like more Hoshidan reinforcements are on the way.
I see.
I see, indeed. What should we do? Well, due to safe and the fort's condition has been evaluated, there's no reason to engage Hoshido further at this point. Dude, you take the lead with Gunter. We'll follow close behind.
Understood.
Will do. Thank you, Xander.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm not ready for this ninja hell, man.
Oh.
Oh, Gunter, have you seen Jacob? He was here a second ago.
I'm sure he's right behind us. Now hurry up. I can't stand being on this bridge a moment longer. Who knows what could happen?
Don't worry, you won't have to stand there much longer.
Well, you said it, not me.
Hands!
What?
What is the meaning of this? Less talk, more death. I knew it! I knew he'd betray me! Who could have seen it coming? Oh my god. Not Gunter, that was my Jagan!
Hands, no! Why are you doing this? Your own ally!
Aw, did you knock your babysitter into the ditch? Here, you can meet up with him at the bottom. Boy, I know you don't think you can take me. How many times do I have to remind you, Hands? Swords beat axes.
You'll pay for this!
What? What kind of freak are you? Oh, 2, and 3. That transformation looks so ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. It can't be. You're only level 5. That's bullshit. That's a level 10 move.
That's it.
I want answers, Hands. Why are you doing this? Why did you provoke the Hoshidans? And why did you kill Gunter? Answer me.
I was just
following orders. King Garen's orders.
What was that?
What? You lie. My dad would never. Come back here.
Okay, this is ridiculous.
Huh? No!
So then the sword pulls her into the abyss. This is not going to be a negative playthrough, guys. It's not. I don't want to spend an entire playthrough bitching, but what? What happened there? Does somebody have an explanation for this? I am genuinely curious. The sword forces her into the abyss. Somebody got paid to write that. Oh, I'm still having a good time. I'm having a great time. Don't get me wrong, but like, what? Just what? And down, down, down we go into the bottomless canyon from which no one can return. Unless...
My kin, my gods, my blood.
Dragons, grant me strength.
Dragons, grant me strength. Great Moro, I beseech you.
And she transforms into a fish dragon. And saves our punk ass. God bless you, Lilith, you beautiful bastard.
Lilith, is that you? What are you? Yeah, right back at you, Lady Dude. I saw that shit. Lady Dude, I knew this day would come eventually. This may come as a shock, but I'm not a human.
No.
Well, I can see that. Are you a dragon?
I like how that's her first assumption. Sorry, when I see Lilith here, my first thought isn't dragon. You know, I guess apparently somebody had once told me that this is actually based off a more Eastern interpretation. Which, you know, that makes sense. It definitely does. But when I think dragon, I think like Western dragon, you know what I mean? Big, burly, fuck-off monster. You know, like the thing that you fight at the end of the first Fire Emblem game? That's what I think when I think dragon. But I guess it's just a cultural thing, really.
Yes, this is my true form. You've seen it before. Do you remember? That strange bird you rescued in the barn?
Okay, look, seriously, dragon, okay, I'll buy it. Bird? She doesn't look anything like a bird. Maybe if you would open your eyes, dude, you would realize that... Okay, whatever.
That was you? It was. Once I recovered, I was able to take human form. You were so kind to me that I thought to remain human that I might serve you. But now I've used the power that goes beyond the capacity of a human body. I'll not be able to return to that form. I don't mind, though. The most important thing to me is that you're safe.
Well, thank you, Lilith. You can put me down now. Oh, god damn! Talk about unlucky. First, the sword drags me into the bottomless pit below, then we get literally struck by lightning. It's like the lightning planes from Final Fantasy, man. Every 2 steps, bam, hit by lightning bolt.
Ah! Lilith, be careful. Drop me if you must. I won't have you sacrifice yourself for me. First dragons, I call on you. Grant us access to the astral plane.
So this gets really wild really quick. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's just so much stuff that's just happened in like the past 5 minutes. It's kind of like I'm getting shell shocked, man. Getting some whiplash here.
What just happened?
To the astral plane we go.
Well,
Where are we? This is a world parallel to the one in which you live, Lady Dude. It is known as the astral plane. How are you able to get us here? The first dragons have granted us the power to inhabit this dimension. Under their protection, we are safe here. That didn't really answer my question, Lilith. Don't worry about that, Corrin. Oh, allow me to prepare a place for you to rest.
Oh, I love this. Sorry, Leo. Lilith's power is better. She summoned a tree and it has a kick-ass tree house in it. I don't know about you guys, but I much prefer that to Brynhilde.
Did you just use a dragon vein? Yes, the power of the first dragons flow freely in this realm. You should know that space and time operate differently here as well.
I see.
I have so much to learn. Is there anyone else here? No, we are alone. There's no one left here.
I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to invoke any bad memories. It's okay, dude. I'm not as lonely as long as I have you in my life. Now, you should get some rest.
Thank you, Lilith. Don't mind if I do. After that bullshit boss. Okay, I'm ready to go back now.
How are you feeling, dude? I know this is a lot to take in.
Thank you.
Yes, it is, but I feel much better now. My wounds seem to have healed already, and my mind is racing. I have so many new questions about this world.
All in good time. Okay, just jumping ahead. Not all in good time. Not all in good time. This is kind of the last we ever hear about this. Yeah.
For now, some business remains in the other world.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Although I will say that I've heard that some of the DLC maps explain more about the story, so there's that, I guess. I don't know if you can really count that. You have to pay extra, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't relax until I know everyone made it home safe. It was Xander and Camilla. Come on.
Of course, there's just one thing you should know before you go back. When I open the portal, you'll return to the same location you came from.
She just comes back and she's immediately falling back down into the bottomless pit. Oh, that'd be great.
This means that you'll arrive right on the Hoshidan border. There may be soldiers lying in wait for you.
Understood.
I understand. I'll be ready for them. Very well, then I will open the gate.
Okay, Corrin, you heard her. Be on your A game. Be prepared for anything. Who knows what could lie in wait? Oh, no, I guess we're fine.
Ah, I'm back. But where is everyone? You're mine, Norian. Huh?
Oh! Alright, so I hope that you guys enjoyed my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Fates. It's been a lot of fun, but with Corrin dead, that is an immediate game over. So, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm just messing, of course. Chapter 4, let's go! Chapter 4, Hoshido. So now we are no longer in the bottomless pit. We have crossed the border over into the Valley settlement. So we're probably gonna die, right? Oh, hey, it's Renka. What's up? I knew we should have killed her. Ah, you're awake.
Sorry about that bump on your head.
Oh.
It's you from the Flame Tribe, right? Where are we?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I am Rinka. This is the Flame Tribe village from within Hoshida's border. I'm gonna hand you over to the Hoshidan authorities. I see. I suppose they'll want to hear an explanation for the unprovoked attack. And then they'll probably execute me. Man, this was a short game. Huh, I don't think so.
Rinka's got abs, dude. I'm looking at the character art and I'm like, whoa, she is jacked.
Gods, they're here already, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Time to go.
When did Rinka get so strong? How did she get so strong? What's her diet? It's gotta be really cold, what with the thigh gaps in her armor like that. Male Corrin doesn't have that, but hey.
We meet again. Kaze, right?
I'm glad you're safe.
Yes, I'm glad we found you, Princess Dude.
Huh?
You are... Wait, am I missing something?
Let's go.
Let's go. Come with me. All will be explained.
Very well.
The plot thickens. What could await us at Shirasagi Throne Room? I guess it's pretty clear by this point that Hoshido has a very Eastern vibe going on with it, right? I like it. It's a lot of contrast with Nor's more Western themes, you know? And it's kind of interesting because Nor has a lot of the more traditional classes like Cavalier, Armor Knights, and whatnot. And a lot of those are, in fact, more Western-based from what I understand. So it makes sense. It's a nice contrast. But the thing is, like, Nor is, like, this really amazing place, and Nor is just so dark, man. Like, look at how full of life this is compared to the Norian throne room. It's no wonder Nor's so pissed off all the time. Welcome back, Kaze. Good work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Ryoma.
Huh?
Did you just say Lord Ryoma?
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is the High Prince of Hoshido, Lord Ryoma. I understand. What are you waiting for? If you're gonna execute me, please get on with it.
But, are you guys sitting down? Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. She's really pretty.
I cannot believe it.
I cannot believe it. It's really you.
Huh?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
I am so happy.
Oh, I've missed you so much. Come here, dude, my sweet child. Sorry about your name, by the way. You know your father. Your sweet child? What are you talking about? That's not possible.
Could it be that Corrin is not, in fact, from Nor, as the game alluded to in Chapter 1, with the dream sequence and everybody acting all sketch? It's certainly a possibility.
Please, listen.
Oh, my poor dude. It's a sad story. When you were very young, you were abducted by forces from Nor. I am your mother, Mikoto. All this time, I didn't know if I'd ever see you again.
No.
No, but King Garon is my father. None of what you're saying makes sense.
Yes.
Yes, it must be quite a shock, but I assure you that she speaks the truth. I am your older brother, Ryoma.
It can't be.
No. Xander is my older brother. Leo, Elise, and Camilla are my siblings.
Don't be fooled.
Are those the Norian royals? They're not your real family. I still remember the day when you were taken. In those days, there was a tension between Hoshido and Nor, but no full-blown war. Not until Garon lured King Sumeragi, our father, to shave under Chevy? I'm gonna go Chevy, to Chevy under false pretenses. He said it was for a peace conference. Ha! His real plan was to murder our father in cold blood. And to make matters even worse, he kidnapped you.
No, that's just not possible. Not sweet, loving Garon.
I'm sorry. You really don't remember any of this. Not even a single memory.
No, honestly, I have only the vaguest memories from my early childhood.
Who could that possibly be lying dead there in the streets? Mans has huge hands. Well, you know what they say about a king with big hands.
There are times when I can sense something beneath the surface. A blurry image, like a stone at the bottom of a lake, shimmering and ethereal. But that's it, nothing of substance.
I see.
I see. Well, I can't imagine the Norian royals would share much of your past with you. I know this is a lot to take in. Boy, is it. This would be a real trip, though, I gotta say. Like, what if you just found out that all your life was a lie, essentially? And it's not even really like she's adopted, which would be somewhat normal. No, she literally kidnapped. Like, how would you react to that? You're just talking to your parents one day, by the way, we killed your father and took you away when you were 2. Have fun with that. Lord Ryoma, I have an urgent message. We're under attack from the north.
What?
What? No, Hinoka and Sakura are in that area right now.
Sir!
Sir! Yes, my lord. I've been told that they're working to help evacuate the villagers. Very well. We'll need to provide support immediately. Dude, will you come with me? Of course, dude. I want you to see the truth with your own eyes. Well, if you say so, man, let's go. Snow map, snow map. Calm down, Sakura. No need to shout.
Sorry I'm slowing us down. Of all the times to sprain an ankle.
Everything will be all right.
Everything will be okay. Don't worry about it, sis. We'll be okay. Those stupid beasts don't stand a chance against me. With my Pegasus that can fly. I hope you're right. If only there were a way that I didn't have to put so much pressure on my ankle. If only.
Rout the enemy, let's go. Listen, take a look around. Dude, this is a treacherous region for a battle. It's important to scout ahead and look for any troublesome areas. Okay, I'm sorry, this really gets on me because Hinoka can fly. She's on a Pegasus. She is a Pegasus. She's riding a flying horse. And pair up is a thing in this game. It's not as if later on Sakura won't be able to pair up with Hinoka. It's not like she can't do it. It's not like it's too much weight. Sakura's got to weigh like 20 pounds soaking wet. Like, look at this lady. Just, it bears repeating. She is really small. So it's not like... You know what, man? Okay. Alright. Like, yes, okay, I do know that Hinoka is actually not... Well, she wasn't part of the script at first. She was like a last-minute addition, and boy, does it show, at least in this scenario. I really feel like this needed a rewrite for this to make sense. Because honestly, there's really no reason that Sakura's in any danger here at all, if Hinoka's right here. I will say that I do like Hinoka. I think she's cool. Yeah, I like her voice actress too. I like Elizabeth Daily. She's cool. And I don't think they could have possibly picked a better voice actor for Hinoka, if I'm being perfectly honest. She literally is just Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls, like. So, it makes sense. It was a really good casting and everything. It's probably overall a good thing that she's here. It also balances out the Norien Royals and the Hoshidan Royals to be this, like, basically parallels to each other. But come on, man, did nobody realize the problem with this on this map, really?
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, kind warrior. Everyone in our village is so grateful. Please take this good luck. Oh, take this good luck. That makes more sense. Or take this good luck. I guess that works because it is a goddess icon, which in this game actually boosts your luck by 4. I guess they realized how bad 2 luck actually is. In most games, you would just sell it for the money. Also, we have some guests, as we can see. We have Ryoma, who is super broken. He has Bushido, which doesn't matter in this case. Vantage, which almost will never matter in this case unless he somehow ends up getting rocked. I've never seen it happen, but I'm sure it could. And he has Duelist Blow, which gives him 30 avoid at the start of every battle that he initiates, which is pretty cool. We also have Kaze and Rinka. I'm not actually going to go over their gross and crap here because it's not going to matter, really. They're not permanent characters at this point. But Rinka has, again, she has the Fiery Blood, so she gets 4 damage when she's not at full. And she also has Seal Res, which does not help here at all. Like, not in the slightest. Kaze is really cool. I like this guy a lot. He's honestly one of my favorite characters in the game across all routes. He's really good. You can see he has hella speed right off the bat. His personal skill could save you on this map depending on how things goes. Miraculous Save, which is basically just Miracle, but it works for supporting as opposed to having it be a skill that you need to have on yourself. So if the avatar is next to Kaze, for example, and she would take a fatal hit, Kaze has a chance to save her with 1 HP. He also has Lock Touch, which again doesn't really help on this map. No chest or anything like that. Now what we want to do, I hope it doesn't come to this, but I brought some vulnerary for you. Some vulnerary? Yeah, I guess that works. Please use it as necessary, Lady Dude. Will do, Kaze. And we're going to have him pair up with Rinka. Now, Kaze gets some really good boosts. I probably should have went over those a little bit more carefully. But he gives movement, which is going to let Rinka move all the way up to this mountain so I can drop her off, and she can start hitting this guy right now, which is what we want to do. We got to kill these Faceless. By the way, Faceless are pretty much the Risen of this game, and I know this, again, this isn't really fair considering Echoes came out after this game, but I will say that I really like the monster design in Echoes so much better. So much better. These guys are just kind of lame to me, I'm not going to lie. I do kind of like the mask thing they've got going on. That's kind of cool, but other than that, they're just kind of, they're weird. They're weird. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at, I'll be honest. We can use these Dragon Veins, though, scattered around the map to melt the ice, which essentially eliminates the mountains, makes it really easy to get through this area. Did you see that? The entire hill just disintegrated. As I was standing on it, I'm lucky I'm not buried alive. Is that the power of a Dragon Vein? I had no idea.
Huh?
To harness the ancient dragon powers is truly a magnificent gift. Yet I wonder if even the royals who wield that power can fully control it. Foreshadowing. Still, strategically using Dragon Veins could be the key to this rescue. Indeed it could be, Kaze. So we're actually going to switch over to him right now. By the way, I guess it's worth talking about these two also. Sakura is basically the same as she was in the intro. She has Quiet Strength, which is just really good. It's basically a combination of both Demoiselle and Gentilhomme all into one. Pretty good ability, not gonna lie. She also, what else does she have? Miracle, right? Yeah, she has Miracle, and this is the version that applies to Sakura herself, as opposed to Kaze's Miraculous Save. And Hinoka has something, Rallying Cry. Allies with a 2 space deal +2 damage. That's really good. Yeah, I forgot how good the the Hoshidan Royals abilities are. They kind of have parallels to the Norian Royals, but the Norian Royals have abilities that are more strategic in their use, I would say. Whereas the Hoshidan Royals kind of just apply universally. The Hoshidan Royals the Norian Royals abilities are more specific. Like, generally you have to be standing adjacent, for example, or they'll only activate in certain circumstances, so they're still really good, but you have to think a little bit harder. She also has Darting Blow, which gives her 5 speed if she is the one to start a battle. So she's basically going to kill every faceless coming from the right. It's not really an issue. They shouldn't ever really end up killing Sakura. I guess they can. There's one that's kind of hard to catch. But Ryoma usually takes care of him for me. I don't know about you guys. Ryoma is a beast. There's no way he goes down on this map. Kaze, nice, getting those 2 hits there. And I still didn't really explain the shield mechanic fully, but basically for every action in battle. For example, right here, the enemy's going to attack me, and we get 2 points of shield. And we're also going to get 4 more points of shield, 2 for each of Kaze's attacks. So there, now we have a full shield gauge. Basically, it takes 5 in-combat actions to build up the shield gauge fully. And once you do get it fully charged there, you instantly block any attack, no matter how strong. As you can see there, Rinka completely deflected that attack, which would have otherwise dealt some pretty good damage to Kaze. And also, it's worth pointing out, you might think it's a good idea to give Kaze a bunch of experience here, since he is a really good unit, but he comes back at a much higher level, and you would have to basically get him 5 level ups within the next 2 maps, and he would have to hit, like, every stat every single time in order for him to actually be better than when you get him later on, so it's not that big of a deal to give him experience. I'm not entirely sure if that applies to Rinka if you're playing Birthright, but I'll just say you don't get her on Conquest.
Do your worst, monsters. I promise I can be meaner than you.
Oh, ain't that the truth? Get him! 1 and 2, goodbye. Yeah, Hinoka's in literally no danger, because Sakura's just going to heal her up every single turn anyways. Good, this guy comes for Corrin. That's actually better. That's actually better in a way. I was kind of hoping we could get a dodge there. 81 is basically 0 in this game. I don't know if I've said that yet or not. But it's really, really sketchy. I don't like relying on hit rates like that, to be honest. Now what we can do here... Oh, Sakura. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Heal those 4 HP. So Ryoma doesn't quite get there, huh? When you are in command, you can lead your allies in battle. Or you can allow them to engage the enemy as they see fit. Just be careful to never let your guard down. Wait, I can... Huh? Oh, no. He's talking about auto battle for everybody. I thought you could give directions to your... to green units like you can in Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I thought that's what he meant. I was about to have my mind blown. What we could do, though, I want to take this vulnerability away from Kaze so we can use that up right now. Like so. I mean, I may as well just give this to Kaze. It's either him or Rinka, and also because one of these guys has the Seal Strength ability, I want him to be in the lead right now anyway so that I can... restore his status. Now, as it says here, you recover 1 per turn for whatever affected status that it would be. So in this case, since I lost 6 strength, I'm a lot weaker, but I'll be getting it back every single turn that Kaze is active. I forget if you regain your stats in the back, but I don't really want to risk that. This battle has ended indeed. And now you can see that giant group of faces right in the middle. That part really sucks. I guess we're going to see what happens with that, but in theory, Ryoma should help us out a little bit. So we can... Well, this should work perfectly fine. We can actually look at those guys in a second, because they're starting to have abilities now, and this is where Lunatic mode really starts to show. So this guy seals not only strength, but defense as well. And all of the seal abilities drop you by 6 points, so it's really, really dangerous. And this guy has Poison Strike, which just flat out deals 20% damage if this guy initiates attack. So even if I take 0 damage, I'm still going to lose 20% right off the top. Now, these other 2 phases aren't anything special. They all have differing stats. 2 of them have 15, 1 has 17, and 1 has 19. So you do have to pay attention to enemy stats. What's really nice, though, is that they're fixed. These will always be their stats. It's never going to change. And enemies of the same level tend to have the same stats in like 99% of situations. So if I see one level 3 Faceless, I know that it's going to be the same as this level 3 Faceless, for example. Now what we want to do is switch over to Rinka because she has pretty good defenses here. And we're going to give Kaze over to Dude, which is going to help her charge up the shield gauge because she's going to need that in order to survive. Yeah, it makes sense to me. So let's get it. Let's see what happens here. So the boss is going to come for me as I really expected. A dodge here would be sick. Also, can I say, it's really kind of weird how these Faceless don't have arms at the beginning. I don't know, is it just me? It's kind of strange, right? Now, I'm going to take 8,000 for the next hit because we just had our defenses sealed. Hey, D-rank swords. Cool, that didn't take very long. What? It finishes me off? Oh, God. This is why we do math. You're kidding.
How could this happen?
How could this happen? I should have given Rinka over and had Kaze, but that wouldn't have worked either. Oh, yes it would. Yes it would. Okay. I should have taken this a little bit seriously. Hold up. I think. And then this time, I don't even know what's going on anymore. This time he goes for Rinka? What changed? Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore. But I do know that we are totally safe this time, like without a doubt. Without any doubt. So let's get it, Corrin, and we even get a dodge. Sick. So something about the seal abilities is that they don't actually take effect if you kill the character with the ability. Same with most skills, actually. If they have like poison strike or seal defense or whatever, if you can kill that enemy before the combat is over, it doesn't take effect. Which is really, really nice in a lot of situations. This guy must really want to die. What the hell is wrong with you? Huh? Attacking Ryoma? He must not know. He must not know. So the hardest part about this situation is going to be getting Rinka out of there, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Ryoma, why? You couldn't help me out here, man.
We're done here.
We are done here, but... Okay, well... We didn't get sealed, which is good. But this guy can easily reach Rinka, which is bad. And since we got our attack sealed, we're doing no kind of damage to him. Does this guy actually finish Rinka off? No, so can I kill this guy? One shy. Oh, we're just 1 point away. That sucks. Because what I could have done was line up for an attack stance here. And I imagine the boss finishes her off. Oh, easily. Easily. Oh, here we go. If I give Corrin over to Rinka. Nope, transfer. Here we go. So I give Corrin to Rinka and then I kill this guy. I probably can't kill that guy. No, I didn't figure. So this will work out though. So I killed this guy with Kaze. Right. One. Goodbye. Thank God Rinka actually bothered to connect there. I'm so glad. I'm so glad she did. So now what we want to do is switch over to Corrin and give Rinka back to Kaze because Rinka gives defense. And also that's going to give her a shield. And now that we are unpaired, we can do a dual strike here and finish the boss off. There we go. There we go. That took a little bit of thought. Not too much or anything, but like, it really pays to mind how you're using attack stance and defense stance though. And I think that Kaze has a full shield gauge because of this now, so there's really no way this can go wrong. Ugh. So I forget, Faceless are like corrupted people, right? I forget exactly how that works, but more speed. Yes. She's also really strong, and a level up for Kaze. Strength wouldn't hurt. Yeah, there you go. Remain calm. I am calm. You remain calm. So there we go. These, oh my God, they're insane. They're actually attacking Ryoma willingly. Can you imagine? I think this is the most injured I have ever seen Ryoma on this map. Like ever. And there, we're just barely able to hang on. Barely. But hey, we take those. We definitely take those. So yeah, that middle section can be a little bit sketchy. I guess I just wasn't taking this seriously, but I forgot. This is lunatic mode. It's definitely worth paying attention, even in the earliest stages in the game. The next map, for example, is an actual map. And we're only in Chapter 5. Come on, Ryoma, kick his ass. There we go. Yeah, wow, he's actually getting hit by every attack. So I assume that it is possible for him to, in theory, die, but... Man, I would pay to see that. It's just so unlikely. He's so broken, you know? And good night. That's what I'm talking about, Hinoka.
As it should be.
Exactly, as it should be. He should have been dead. So now I'm just gonna hand over Kaze to Corrin. We're basically done here. I'm gonna have Ryoma kill the last few, but I just want to get over to that Dragon Vein sooner rather than later. I do have the vulnerary. In the interest, yeah, I need to use this though, because that other faceless could finish me off after I pop the Dragon Vein, and we don't want that, obviously. But I do still want to activate it just so that Ryoma can run up on the guy to the left. And that was the guy I was talking about. He can sometimes reach Sakura, and it looks like he's going to be able to. Oh, I can't even hit the Dragon Vein just yet. Oh, it's going to make no difference. He's still 2 turns out. The perspective's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, we made it in time. No worries, no worries. So, this map is a done deal, more or less. More or less. And I would say that if you're having trouble with these prologue maps, as I clearly am, then maybe try a lower difficulty or like Birthright or something, because it's only going to get harder. You can see there, by the way, that's why I used the Monterey. He has 17 attack, we have 7 defense, we can just barely survive. Just barely. Sakura too, for that matter. But yeah, if you're like find yourself struggling with these maps, Birthright might be a better place to start. I still think that Conquest is more fun of a game, to be perfectly honest. Birthright has its own set of problems. It's not like the worst game in the world. I really don't like when people exaggerate it, because it's not unplayable. But some people would say that it is. I disagree. Feel free to feel however you want. Obviously, that's why opinions are so great. But I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, basically. There's no shame in Birthright, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you so much for coming to our aid. Those monsters would have caused a lot more damage if you hadn't come. I have to ask, though, who are you?
Well,
Oh, my name is Dude.
huh?
Her name is Dude.
Huh?
Yes, nice to meet you properly.
Big sister?
Hinoka, are you okay?
What's going on here? What's this game rated? Sorry, I'm like 8 years old, in case you didn't know.
Finally, after all these years, I missed you so much. Sorry. Oh,
Wow, this got really heated really quickly. Steamy. Hinoka was so attached to you when you were little, dude. When you were taken from us, she cried for months. One day, she stopped crying and picked up the Naginata. And I will say, if you ever find yourself facing the business end of her weapon, you will soon be filled with major regrets about your life decisions. Just take it from me. Weapon Triangle, man. She vowed to bring you back to us someday, and now you are here.
no thanks to you, Hinoka.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Dude. I'm not usually this emotional. But I'm just so happy to have you back. Take that, Norian scumbags. Ding. We win, you lose.
Big sister.
Wait, is this really Dude?
That's right.
Yes, I know it's big news. I'll fill you in on the whole story later. For now, we should return to the castle before Nor deploys more monsters. Everyone, let's head home.
What were those things anyways?
Yes.
Yes, they're known as the Faceless. Creatures with no will of their own, created by Norian mages.
Norian scum!
God, Hinoka's gonna be the main source of this, I feel. I call them dead meat. But they're the only thing Nor can throw at us right now. Our mother, Queen Mikoto, put up a magical barrier around our kingdom. Regular enemy soldiers find themselves without the will to fight upon crossing it. So as long as Mother is able to keep the barrier up, Nor can't invade Hoshido.
That's right.
That's right, that's why Nor sends those things. They have no souls or no will of their own. That's why they're able to penetrate the barrier and terrorize our borders.
No.
But the Norians wouldn't send monsters to terrorize innocent people. Oh, sweet Dude. Of course they would. They're pure evil. Sometimes the Faceless even turn on the mages who created them. But the Norians don't care. They're willing to sacrifice their own just to hurt others. I'll never forgive them for that or for stealing you away. They'll pay for all the suffering they've caused.
I can't believe it. So that's kind of sucked for Corrin, really. Just not in a very good spot overall. I mean, like I say, what would you do in this situation, honestly? It's a hard question, I'll say that. That's the thing with Fates. Like, the idea of Fates is actually really good. Like, on paper, the story is actually pretty interesting, you know. At least in my opinion.
Welcome back, Dude. This is your old room. It sucks. We don't even have a TV. No internet. And what's this? Oh, that's a picture you drew when you were a little girl. This is your father, this is me, and that's you. It's so cute. You're embarrassing me, Mom. We couldn't bear to touch a thing in this room after you were taken. If we put your things away, it would have felt like giving up. You've grown up so much. I can't believe how beautiful you are. I'm afraid I still don't remember anything.
Pardon?
Oh? I just don't know how to respond to your stories. I do believe I could be your child, but everyone here simply feels like a stranger to me. I understand, dude. Please don't worry about it.
I am so sorry.
I'm never gonna stop giggling at that like an 8-year-old. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Here you are, maybe my real mother, and I don't feel anything.
No.
Please, it makes sense. You spent your whole childhood in Nor. I'm sure you were quite sheltered. You will need time to think all this through and search your soul. But I hope that someday we can be a family again.
Go on.
For now, please make yourself comfortable. Explore the castle or stroll the grounds outside. You'll be safe here. Watch out for Takumi, though. He's kind of a dick.
Shut up, Mom. Time for some soul searching.
I can't stop thinking about Xander. Or about Camilla, Leo, or Elise. Huh, what a beautiful song. Pretty unique? Yeah, I like it. Sounds like it could get old, though. Oh, hey, didn't see you there.
I like how she just turns around and faces the camera like that. Pretty funny. So what's up?
Yes?
Sorry.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry to bother you. I just got lost in your singing, all alone. In thoughts. Wait, shit, there was a joke there somewhere. There's something about that song that captivated me.
You.
Yes, you must be Princess Dude.
Well,
yes, and you are?
I am Azura.
A former princess of Nor.
Huh?
Former? I don't understand. If that were true, surely I would have heard of you. I grew up with the Norian royal family.
Truly.
I'm afraid I've been here a long time. After you were taken by the Norians, the Hoshidan forces retaliated. They tried desperately to get you back, but they failed again and again. However, I wasn't as heavily guarded. What? Hoshidan ninja easily captured me.
Shouldn't that be Hoshidan ninjas? Or I guess that works either way.
I suppose we've both been hostages for most of our life.
I see.
Gods, I'm so sorry.
No,
it's okay. Whatever, I got over it. I may technically be a hostage, but I've lived a happy life. The people of Hoshido have accepted me as one of their own. Even Queen Makoto herself treats me as if I were her daughter. Well, there was that Takumi guy. Does she? Did something happen between you and Queen Makoto? No, I just don't know what to do. She seems perfectly lovely, but I don't feel any connection to her. But she loves me, and so do all my blood siblings who I've just met.
I see.
I understand. If I were to return to Nor, I suspect I'd feel the same way.
Yeah.
Do you think you could start over there? Live a new life among strangers? No. Given a choice, I would prefer to stay here in Hoshido. Queen Makoto is a peace-loving ruler. King Garen is a dick. Yeah, I've heard that a lot lately.
Hey.
So, dude, what are you gonna do? I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna spend some time thinking.
And think we shall. How long has it been? I really want to do Chapter 5. Let's do Chapter 5. Chapter 5, Mother. Mostly because this is like an actual map. Now, I know I messed up the other map. Man, that's embarrassing. I will not fail this map, I promise. Even though this is definitely the jump point in the game, I would say. Like, the first 4 kind of just warm-ups, but this one requires thought on Lunatic anyways.
You look as though you're feeling better after a few days to yourself, dude. Yes, I am. I still have many questions, but at least now I have a few answers. Thank you for giving me the space I needed to think. Of course, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. I wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind, I have a small favor to ask. Would you try sitting on the throne for a moment?
Huh?
Huh? Why would I do that?
Please, listen.
Well, this throne is infused with the power of the first dragons. It is said that those who sit on it regain their true form and mind. I thought that if you stand on the throne, then perhaps...
It can't be.
Wait, do you not trust me? Do you think I'm under some kind of Norian spell? Okay, this kind of goes back to what I was saying about everything being sort of fantastical in this game. Not that I really have a problem with that, but it's like, even the throne is infused with magical power from the first dragons. Or like, you know what I mean? It's just... it's noticeable, but I don't think that that's inherently a bad thing, you know what I mean? The barrier thing is kind of weird. It makes Mikoto seem like she's really strong, for one. Which kind of doesn't make sense. You know what? No, it has nothing to do with trust. I just wonder if the Norians have been sealing away your early memories. If so, maybe the special throne could help bring back those lost pieces. Those sweet memories of me and your siblings. I see.
I am so very sorry.
I'm so sorry, dude. I don't mean to push you towards something you don't want.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Lady Mikoto. The ceremony is about to begin.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you, Yukimura.
I really like Yukimura's design, though. I'll say that. The character designs are sort of like all over the place for me. I like a lot of them, but I feel like some of them just have a little bit too much going on. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people have attachments to these characters. I kind of see why. But for me, they're just a little bit hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes.
Dude, you probably don't remember him, but this is Yukimura. He's one of our strategists and brightest leaders. We would be lost without him.
Ha! Thank you. You are too kind, milady. Though in truth, I still have much to learn. That said, I'm here to help in any way I can, Lady Dude. Oh boy, and there he is. What? Why do you think I'm such a dick, Deldra? Shut up, Takumi.
I'd like to make a public announcement about your presence here, dude. There have been rumors circulating about spies from Nor infiltrating the castle. I would like to quash those rumors once and for all. Yukimura, is everything ready?
Of course.
Of course, milady. People are beginning to gather at the plaza.
Go on.
His voice sounds a little bit different here. In the beginning, he was like, "We must defend Hoshido," but now he sounds more like what I would have expected, to be honest.
Excellent, thank you. Dude, I've arranged for Takumi, Hinoka, and Sakura to give you a tour. I thought you might want to get to know the area a little bit before this event. I need to speak with Yukimura first, but I'll meet you at the plaza soon. We'd be happy to show her around. Thank you, Mother.
Please, listen.
Azura, do you mind going with them as well?
Very well.
Not at all. It would be my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Azura. Of course, dude.
There's so many girls. It's killing me, man.
I can't wait to show you around. I think you'll love it here.
Oh, sorry. She has a stutter. Excuse me.
I think you'll love it here. Thank you, Sakura. A guided tour would be nice or something like that.
My bad. I accidentally go through the dialogue boxes too fast sometimes because the text is like really fast in this game. So, and I mean that's a good thing. I like that.
I hope Dude is truly okay with all this.
Yes, I can't imagine the position she's in. It's a lot to process. That said, I think her return is a message from the gods. A good message, I hope.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
Well,
I don't know. After that invasion up north, I just feel uneasy. We should remain on high alert, if you ask me. Oh, so Ryoma's got a bad feeling about this. I am sure it will be just fine. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Honestly, really. Kingdom of Hoshido, Shirasagi Castle Town. I kind of do like the contrast here between Nor, though, because this is very clearly so bright and cheerful and everything, and Nor's just dark. It's just dark. It's eternally night.
Hey, young lady, would you like to try my world-famous roasted potatoes? They're delicious and nutritious. I guarantee you'll love them. Well, sure, why not? I've never tasted spices like these before. This is amazing. Ha! I told you. Here, take an extra one on the house. Share it with your friend.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Here you go, Azura. Thank you, dude. You're right. This is delicious.
Potatoes. I'm not really a big potato guy. I'll be totally honest.
Everyone really is friendly here, and it's so bright and open. It's like literally the opposite of where I grew up from, so I'm glad you like it. Like I said, I've always been happy here.
Just don't get too comfortable, sister.
Pardon me?
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you. Should you be heading back to Nor soon?
Takumi.
Hold on a minute.
Hey, who said you could call me by my name? You haven't earned that privilege either.
No.
That doesn't even make sense. You're being a real Debbie Downer here, Takumi.
Excuse me?
Listen,
Audra has been in Hoshido for as long as I've been gone. Shouldn't that be enough to consider her part of the family?
Ha! I don't care. I don't care about any of this. I'm a dick. I don't trust either of you. And I just wanted to tell you that to your face.
I apologize for Takumi's rudeness. He's a bit of a hothead and a douche. But anyways, how'd you like to try a sweet rice dumpling? It's a Hoshidan specialty. I'd love to. Thanks, Sakura. You're welcome.
hey,
You know, I'm very close with the girl in Nora who's around your age.
what?
Oh, what's she like?
Huh?
Well, she's kind of ridiculous, but technically an adult, always putting the needs of others first.
Come on.
All right, everyone. I'm sorry. All right, everyone. The ceremony is starting. Let's head to the plaza.
Yes, let's. And again, I really do like how many cinematics you get right off the bat. There's quite a lot of them. And I know that Echoes had them too, and Awakening had them as well, but I feel like Fates has the most by far, at least in the first 5 chapters. How many have we gotten here? Like 5, 6? A lot, you know? Oh, this doesn't look very good. Hey, it's the Ganglari. Doesn't it have like, I haven't watched this in a while, but isn't there like an eyeball on it? And goodbye. Destruction. Right, I'm not supposed to be talking through the cutscenes. I forgot about that. Mom, no!
You were not hurt. Tell me you're okay. I'm fine. I'm so glad.
You there! Show yourself!
What?
So that's another cutscene that I really like, actually. Yeah, I think that's really cool. The transformation looks sick. Overall, it's appealing to the eye. And, you know, this kind of brings me to a point that I was almost going to make earlier, but a lot of people really give Mikoto shit because her whole point is to just kind of die, which I agree with that. But I don't necessarily think that we're supposed to immediately feel awful for her. I mean, once you play through the other routes, maybe in hindsight, that's the point. And I think that other routes go overboard with it because, to be fair, she doesn't really get a lot of development. But on the other hand, that's kind of the point, I think. Because the game outright says earlier that Corrin should be feeling all these things about Mikoto, but she doesn't because she has no idea, like, who the hell Mikoto is, you know what I mean? Like, they just met, more or less. And I feel like this scene is more about the other Hoshidan siblings than it is for Corrin. You know, but that was just my interpretation. I know, like I say, I've seen people give this a lot of shit. It doesn't really bother me. Not yet. Not until Revelation. Then it kind of bothers me, but that's later, if ever. Gods, what is this? It's an ancient dragon. I never thought I'd see the day. Victory! Rout the enemy. This map is actually hard. Well, not like too hard. There's a way to do it like every time, which I'm gonna try to do.
Dude, a word of warning if you can hear me. Watch out for the enemies carrying Wyrm Slayers. They're a type of blade designed to pierce dragon scales, and they work.
They work for sure. Oh yeah, also the game gives you a lot of tutorials that you can check out by going to the guide. They periodically update if you have any kind of questions about like gameplay and whatnot, so that's a really good resource if you're unfamiliar with the game. But this map is very well designed in my opinion. Yeah. It's kind of pretty straightforward in a way, but it's a route the enemy map, so we have to kill all of these guys The only thing that's really kind of sketch is that, well, I almost said his name. This guy has a name. I'm not going to say his name. The only thing that's kind of sketch about it is that Ryoma fights this boss, and a lot of people think that this is scripted, but it's not. Ryoma can kick his ass, or he can get his ass kicked. And ideally, Ryoma would at least put this guy in range of Corrin, who has gone berserk and gets a huge boost to her stats. Like, look at that, 31 strength. Jesus Christ. If only you could do this ever again. No lie. But what we want to do here, may as well just turn on all the range. We're going to put Corrin right there, and now we're going to pair up Azura.
Dude, listen, my song can help you win this battle. Using it can give you another chance to attack or take cover in a pinch. Please don't hesitate to ask me for help.
Alright, so what we want to do is take Azura and Kaze, and now we can move all the way down here and dance for Corrin right now. Which is definitely going to be useful. It's really tricky because this map is really about using everybody to their fullest. But even if you have all of these characters at absolute base stats, you can still do exactly what I'm about to do. So now with Corrin, we want to attack this William Slayer guy. It's much better to get these guys on player phase because they do a ton of damage. In fact, they just one-shot our Corrin. Now, I know potentially that you can survive. It just depends. It just depends. But we want to do two things. We want to have Corrin take those guys on player phase as much as possible. And we want to use Sakura to the best of her abilities because it just so happens to work out that her passive -2 damage makes the difference in a lot of cases. So we want to do something like this. Now, Corrin is also going to take a lot of damage from magic as well, but the physical weapons other than that are pretty much negligible, besides the William Slayer, of course. Vengeance will be mine. Prepare to die. Well, prepare to die, maybe. Prepare to die, maybe. A crit would be sick. Okay, so one hit is good. I think he needs to hit like 3 attacks. In a perfect world, anyways. So we take some pretty good damage there. And now these guys are going to start chasing you. I think that the enemies more or less don't do anything until you get into range. So you can't really turtle. And once you cross a certain line, reinforcements will spawn as well. So you have to be really careful with this one. Be careful, everyone. These enemies are no mere faceless. One wrong move and they're perfectly capable of ending you. That's what I'm trying to say, Ryoma. Jeez. I hope we can count on Dude even in this new form. Oh, believe me, we're gonna have to. So the nice thing about Ryoma is that he still has that duelist flow, so when he actually goes on the offense, he has a much less chance of getting hit, which is good.
Big sister!
Watch out for magical attacks, dude. Your defense against physical attacks is strong, but you'll need higher resistances to protect yourself against mages. I think all these girl voices are what's actually killing my voice. No lie. I think that's what it is. Okay, so now we want to heal up with Sakura right now. Get more or less back to full. That's enough health though, I think. And now we're actually gonna dance for Sakura, but are we? Yeah. We want to dance for Sakura right here. Just so we're clear, this is in fact not scripted. As you can see, Ryoma actually missed his first attack on this guy this time, so he has a little bit more health, but other than that, I just redid the first turn. Really, nothing lost. Anyway, Sakura's gonna heal up Corrin as we do. She's really, really important here. We're actually gonna dance for her, if you can believe it. That ability of hers is just so good, man. And like I say, it's a lot more flexible than Elise's ability. Because it doesn't care about proximity really, other than you have to be within 2 tiles. Now we're gonna go ahead, turn that guy on, and move Kaze right here. And we need Sakura for this, otherwise this just isn't gonna work. She has to be in a very specific spot. I hope you don't mind me skipping past Ashura's animations. They're really nice and everything, but I don't want this to go on much longer at this point. You too, Sakura. You too. Although again, they're really nice. Now, because we moved everybody in such a specific way, Kaze's going to, my god, Ryoma, at least he's dodging, I'll say that. Now Kaze's going to draw in all of these mages. Now you can't draw them one by one, and even if you just draw one mage, every single one of them is going to move. We want all of these guys to come now though, because that's going to move them in such a way that I can get rid of most of the threat here. Kaze gets a dodge, of course he does. Well, you can see why we moved Sakura in the way that we did. Because he takes 9 from each of these mages when Sakura's in range, meaning that even with base HP from full, he will always be able to survive all 3 of these guys, accounting for the fact that he's going to get a full guard.
So now comes all of these reinforcements, and they trigger when you, I believe when you engage the lower group of enemies, all of those guys spawn in as well. Ryoma, please! Man, no luck today. Now what we want to do is we're actually going to switch Rinka. Yeah, we'll switch in Rinka, take on this guy. Now this is the sketchiest part of the whole map, in my opinion. Actually, what would be smarter? Kill this guy. Or don't kill that guy. Kill this guy. Where can Azura move? This makes more sense. Yeah, this makes more sense. We actually want to kill this guy. This makes sense in a second, but we need to basically make room for Azura. Yeah, we need to make room for Azura, Corrin, and Sakura as well. But if I do it like this, I'll actually be able to kill one of the Wyrmslayer guys right now. So we can move Corrin right here. Yeah, we can move Corrin right here, take this one out. Like so. And yes, the Wyrmslayers do 8,000 to Corrin, but they do actually 22 on the dot. But with Sakura's thing, they will only do 20. So we can survive, essentially. As long as we're only being hit by the Wyrmslayer. Now, a Wyrmslayer plus anything else will actually kill Corrin on this map. The only thing you can really do to change that would be if you had like an HP boon, because you do actually carry over your HP in dragon form like this. That's the only stat that's not modified. So if I would have gotten more HP or something like that, we could just straight up take a hit from the Wyrmslayer, but the way things are, we cannot. Either way, this map is designed so tightly that it makes no difference. So now we may as well just heal up Rinka, right? And we have Sakura right in the middle of everybody. So everybody's getting a nice damage debuff,
I'm impressed.
which is cool. She's really good, actually. Yeah. Sorry, I read a comment over on my other computer. Somebody said with all of the dudes, it sounds like I'm playing this guy. Which is pretty funny, it definitely does. So we can smack that guy with Rinka. Not ideal, of course. She does no kind of damage, honestly. But it's gonna work. Now we can kill one of these Wyrmslayer guys right now with Corrin. Kill the other one in the next turn, dance for Corrin, and then start killing more of these guys. Which is pretty good here. Oh, I didn't really bring this up, but as you saw there, the enemies can actually pair up in this game now too. So that's pretty scary. There we go, Ryoma. And down he goes. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think he needed another hit in order for Corrin to finish him off pretty easily, but it doesn't make any difference at all. It just means it's going to take a little bit longer, honestly. Oh, I missed the dialogue, my bad. I usually skip through the story, I'm going to be honest. You can kill me, but you cannot kill the spirit of Hoshidans.
Brother, no, you have to step back. We can't afford to lose you.
Yeah. He's definitely fine, trust me. Trust me, babe. And there goes one of Azura's abilities. What is it? Healing Descent. Healing Descent. Excuse me. Allies within 2 spaces heal up to 10% HP at the start of their turn. She also has Luck +4, which is like, it's so irrelevant. Now, what we need to do here is we need to kill this guy with Corrin. We know that much. That much is a given. Then Kaze should still have that vulnerary, right? I hope. Nope, Corrin has it, of course. Okay, well, we're actually on full gauge, so that works out. We can move Kaze here because we need to body block this mage a little bit. Because I want to dance for Corrin, and I also need to heal Corrin up. I think, well, can Corrin... Yes, with the, because of Azura's ability, we're good. These guys should only deal 9 to Corrin, right? 12 res. 22, oh, they deal 10? And these guys deal what? This works. Sorry, counting tiles, man. I basically don't want to get rocked, though. I think that should go without saying. Alternatively, I could just leave Sakura in range. That might do the trick. Right, because this guy's going to do 22 because of Malefic Aura. Minus our 12 res leaves us with 10. No, that guy does too much. That guy does too much. So what makes more sense then in that case would be to just heal up and use the vulnerary. Yeah, I think in the past I've had Corrin be able to take hits from the Wyrmslayer without Sakura, which changes this up a little bit, but ultimately a lot of these guys are going to kill themselves on me right now. Kaze is going to be good for these mages on the left-hand side. Fortunately, he dodged earlier, but it wouldn't have made any difference, really. Oh, that's nasty. Azura, don't die on me. Well, Azura doesn't die. It's going to hurt a lot, but she survives, so whatever. Yeah, I guess it's going to have to be that way. A little bit unfortunate. Little bit unfortunate. We'll be fine, though. We're going to survive on one, which is, again, pretty sketchy, but it works out, so we're good. We're good. Man, this map is tight, I have to say. Really well designed, though. Really well designed, though. You can always overcome it pretty quickly. Really, the worst part is just depending on whether or not Ryoma wants to be good or not, really. That was an awful level of Corrin. That was an awful level of. Of course, you could try to get the HP tonic first and use that. I don't know if that's really viable or not, but I do know that it's not necessary. I can tell you that much. Yeah, this guy comes for Astral as I expected. She survives, she can't be crit. And then Corrin can kill the two mages on the right really easily. They're actually not checking each other, I believe. Right, so Corrin, get to it, buddy. And Kaze's gonna build up his shield gauge again. So even if I go after this mage and get hit, it does not matter. It does not matter. It kind of matters, doesn't it? Yeah, I need to heal him first. No, whatever. Makes no difference, really. I could have healed with Sakura either way. In worst case scenario, I could have switched to Ringa and healed her instead, which would make up for the fact that Kaze got a lucky dodge earlier. Because Ringa can kill that guy from 3, and then she would have enough HP to survive the next hit, and then Corrin can kill the last mage on the left if need be. So yeah, you can do this map every time without luck or anything like that. It's really cool. I like it a lot. It's kind of dumb that I didn't heal Kaze first. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. I can just move here, though. We essentially want to make sure that this mage is, in fact, attacking Kaze, though, because it just wastes time if he doesn't. As we can see, Kaze doesn't actually one-round these guys. Not quite. He'd need to be really, really strong. You'd have to have him kill, like, every single phase that's on the last map, but I don't think that that's really a viable option. So let's go, Corrin. Let's go, Corrin. Is it just me, or does Corrin look like the Pokemon Xerneas? Is it just me? Like, tell me he doesn't. In this dragon form, anyways, he certainly does. Kaze's about to pick up another level up here. Not really a focus or anything, but I mean, if he's going to be getting the experience, we may as well. And I'm going to bring Corrin back too, because this boss is actually kind of threatening. Even in dragon form. Must be a real strong guy. I'll tell you that. Probably has a bullshit chapter too. If I were a bet man. Level up for Azura. Cool, cool. Strength, speed, res. Azura's growths are actually really busted. Except for her HP, which is awful, as you might expect. But I just thought I would point that out. We're not going to talk about him fully just yet, but it is pretty funny to see how ridiculous she actually is. Oh yeah, and with the debuff, these guys are complete jokes. Good night. There's no point in sending anybody but Corrin and, I guess, Azura to go face the boss. Because... Oh, really nice level up, Kaze. Please, please be this good later on. I'm begging you. He's basically caught up to his correct base stats, which is funny to me. But yeah, there's really no point in sending anybody but Azura and Corrin, because as you can see, this guy does a ton of damage. He also has a Kodachi, so he, like, using Azura is very risky. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm not gonna use Azura here. I'm just gonna play it safe in that sense. Heh, show me what you got. Stop that, man. You're freaking me out. Yep, that's what I thought. Man, no luck with this map today. We couldn't weaken him enough. We couldn't connect our attacks to save our life. But it does not matter. With Sakura here, we basically got this on lock, without a doubt. I can even double heal if I want. She got strength.
Goodness.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Oh, thank goodness she got strength. Sakura actually can use bows when she promotes, so it's not pointless on her, but it's not exactly her selling point, I don't think. She has a really good personal, though, so there's always that. Let's just come back to full here, and now you're mine. You are so screwed on this next turn. I'm going to get 3 attacks in on this guy, on enemy phase, Corrin's turn, and then Azura 2. Man, he's so done. We're done here. Hopefully. There's 1. Come on, Corrin. I need you to not screw this up for me, man. I really want you to not screw this up for me, man. Come on now. 70%er. 70%er. Let's go. Oh, my God. Do I have the stones to just... I really don't. I really don't. Let's just play it safe. A little bit of RNG here, but there's no reinforcements or anything that would take him more time if this decides to take forever, so I'm not that concerned. Come on, Corrin, land this hit. There we go. Goodbye. I will say it's a little bit weird that there's no dialogue or not even like a roar or anything like that. Corrin just looks a little bit angrier in that cut-in. Not bad. And I'm sure we'll never hear from that guy again. Cool, cool. Map clear. So yeah, that's a really cool map. I like that map a lot. I like that map a lot. Really tightly designed, challenging, but it's really fair. You can do it every time, no matter what your stats have been up until this point.
Asura, no, stop!
I gotta say, Asura must think really highly of her singing abilities to try and confront a dragon. What did you think was gonna happen? No, Corrin, that's not till the S support.
But do it as yourself.
Did the clothes fit the dragon form, or did somebody have a spare set, or does the armor become the dragon scales, or... You know what? It must work like the Lagoos in Path of Radiance, right? They can just generate clothes out of nothing. Oh, that was a trip. I finally remember. I remember. Cutscene. Go!
Fire Emblem. I'm disappointed in you, Subaraki. That wasn't even my best trap.
That's right, Subaragi, and now I play Mirror Force.
You poor thing. Orphaned at such a tender young age. You are my child now.
Well, who would have seen it coming? Garen's not such a good guy.
My real father.
Are you all right?
Are you alright, dude?
I am so sorry.
Yes, I'm fine. Just disgusted with myself. Are you okay? I can't believe what I just did to you. It was like I had no control over myself.
No.
No, please don't worry about it. That wasn't you. It was the blood of the ancient dragon that runs in your veins.
Huh?
I thought only the Norian royal family had dragon blood.
Yes.
Yes, the blood of the Dust Dragon runs in the Norian royal family, and the blood of the Dawn Dragon runs through ours. But you're special, dude. You can actually take the form of a dragon.
I heard of such a thing, but this is my first time seeing it in real life. Wow, I'm the shit, huh? Well, never mind me. What happened to all the innocent people in town?
They're gone, dude. Yeah, we messed up the town pretty bad. That damn sword at it again. First it drags me to a bottomless pit.
No.
And then it literally blows up and destroys half of Hoshido.
I can't believe this. The entire town devastated. An hour ago, these streets were filled with vendors and children and...
So you see, dude, this is the work of the Norians. This is what they do. Let me guess, that sword you carried was a gift from King Garin.
Yes.
Yes?
He masterminded this whole thing. It's not your fault. He knew you'd be captured and brought before the Queen.
Why?
But why? Why would he do this? I'm so sorry, I couldn't see it coming.
Your apology means nothing. Ugh.
This is all your fault.
Exactly. Mother is dead along with countless others. And it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't showed up on our doorstep. Now, I actually like this. Takumi is one of the only characters in the game that ever calls Corrin out for her shit, which is just great. So I actually kind of appreciate Takumi as a character just for that alone, really. Still a douche. You don't belong here.
Hey.
Enough, Takumi.
That's,
Your words won't change anything, and besides...
Shut up!
Shut up, Azura. You're no different than Dude, an interloper.
Takumi.
Takumi.
You!
Don't speak my name. I don't want to see you ever again. Are we really to believe you had no idea this would happen?
What?
Takumi, what are you saying? Knock it off. You just saw Dude help us defeat those Norian soldiers.
Hey.
Takumi, please, you must listen. Dude is your sister. Oh, that's a mouthful. If you don't trust me, that's one thing, but Dude is your own blood.
Mother is dead, thanks to her. She's not my sister.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I brought nothing but pain to all of you. It would be better if I'd never come here. Maybe I should just leave.
Please, wait.
Please, wait. I don't believe that's what Queen Mikoto would have wanted. What would you know about it, Yukimura?
What did you say?
What do you mean? Did she say something to you? I hate to deliver this news, but Queen Mikoto foresaw her own death. This isn't your fault, Dude. King Garon set these events in motion. And the Queen speculated that there may even be a darker force at work. She didn't know when or how death would strike, only that it was certain. And there's one other thing. Please take a look at that statue. By the way, to find out more by revelation. Oh, I spy with my eye a sword.
Huh?
So a sword in the stone situation. Cool. So we obviously have to come back here after attaining ultimate power so we can grab this bad boy for ourselves. I like it. Is that a sword?
It can't be.
It can't be.
Indeed.
It is. The divine sword Yato. Much like your weapon, Ryoma, the divine Raijinto, and your Fujin Yumi, Takumi, Yato may be wielded only by a singular warrior. One who is chosen by the blade itself. It is said that the Yato was forged to be the key to peace in our world.
The key to peace.
Probably gonna be pretty hard to grab that then. I'm sorry, it's funny every time. Every time. It's just like, oh, I detect Corrin nearby. Let me just, yep, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. The blade has chosen Dude.
That can't be.
Impossible.
Huh?
Dude, do you know what this means?
Big sister?
Dude, are you listening? Can you hear us?
You got the Yato for free. Sick. I'll take my legendary blade of ultimate power, thank you. Lord Ryoma, I have important news. A massive Norian force is gathering at our border.
Show no mercy.
This is the final straw. I've worked hard to avoid an all-out war, but now, death is too good for them. Who's with me? Aye, aye, Captain, let's get him. Bring it to that Norian scum.
Azura.
But first,
There must be another way. Surely the answer is not more bloodshed. But I feel I must follow Ryoma to the border, if I can help avert total war.
Wait.
Wait, dude, there's something you need to know. If you become embroiled in a fight right now, it could be easy to lose control. Your dragon blood could take over again. And if you yield completely to the dragon, you may lose your humanity altogether. Is there anything I can do?
Listen.
Yes, this is called the Dragon Stone. It will allow you to control the dragon's power and still return to your human form. Now, please, close your eyes.
Understood.
all right, very well. Thanks, Azure. Good looking out. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the Dragon Stone isn't actually as cool as what we did right there, but it's a pretty good item. It's a pretty darn good item.
There, you should be okay now. This Dragon Stone is now attuned to you. Please be sure to keep it safe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Azure. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm saying.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Did I make you uncomfortable? I know we've known each other only for a short while, but I feel close to you. You already risked your life to help calm my dragon form. I only hope that I can repay the favor someday. Thank you, dude. I feel close to you as well. I feel safe when I'm with you. I wish to keep you safe too. That's why I'm coming with you to face Nor.
And the Dragonstone. The Dragonstone is magic based in this game, so if you had a plus magic ore, this is where you start to kick some ass. Because seriously, you can one-shot people with that. But all that said, we have gone on probably a little bit longer today, considerably longer today, in fact, than last time. So we're gonna call it here. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little adventure through Hoshido and Nor so far. Learned a lot of things about Corrin and her backstory, things that aren't necessarily too shocking. Certainly not. Turns out Garen's a dick, who knew? And a lot of this stuff is so heavily foreshadowed that I imagine most people figured it out on the first time without any kind of outside help or anything, you know. It's pretty obvious. It is weird how the Yano itself also just flies out of a statue and immediately flies right into Corrin's hands. That always struck me as a little bit odd. I will say that I like the cinematics in this game a lot. They're very well done, very well animated, really appealing to look at, for sure. But next time it's going to come down to the moment of truth or outsplit. So we'll be starting the actual game next time, I guess. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider supporting the video with a like rating. Helps out tremendously, guys. Let me know your thoughts below. I have a question for you guys that have played through the game already. So, we're going to be getting a character in like 2 or 3 maps. An infamously bad one. So, I have a question for you guys. Bozu or Nozu? Let me know. Anyways, I will catch you all later. Peace.